Okay, hey everybody. Thought I'd do another Yankee Candle Tart review. Now, I've been having a look through, trying to decide what I was going to review. Finally came up with the idea of doing this one. The reason why I want to do this, I don't know if you can see that, I've got it wrapped in cling film, stop it going all over my computer. That is Red Velvet. Now, I've been wanting to do this one for a while. The only reason why I haven't is, like the last one, it is incredibly difficult to try and describe. I'm trying to avoid describing anything, and then somebody sort of saying, well, it smells absolutely nothing like that, what are you on about? So, I'm going to give it a try. First thing I can smell, I'm doing this the old-fashioned way, I'm actually smelling it and describing it on the fly instead of thinking it out first. This is a risky move. Yep. This is going to be a video of me just sat in silence, thinking, sniffing. Easiest way to describe it, it's a very, very sweet, rich smell. Definitely sort of a sweety, kind of cakey kind of thing. I'm smelling some kind of... smells like some kind of sugar, like a sugary sort of sweety smell, like candy, kind of like a candy smell. I'm assuming, I'm not too sure on this one. Like I say, a few may disagree, but I can smell something that smells like cinnamon in there. Definitely smells a little bit cinnamony. Cinnamony? Is that a word? Well, it is now, I haven't made it up. It smells cinnamony. Why can't we just give sort of these flavours just easier words to say? Cinnamony. Cinnamony. There we go. Got it. We're back. Yeah, it is a sweet cinnamony smell. Really, really rich. Really, really warm. Now this one, reason why I've wanted to review this when I have absolutely zero idea of how to actually describe it is... how many times have I said this now? For anyone who's actually watching all these videos, I would love to know how many times I've actually said that this is top 10 or top 5. This one, I'm going to call this top 3 material, because this one is pretty close to number 1. Once I do figure out what my number 1 is, it's either going to be this one, or it's not going to be far off. But that is definitely top 3 material, but it is a very sweet sort of candy smell to it. A little bit of cinnamon in there, I would imagine. It's definitely a really, really warm kind of smelling scent. Really, really nice. As far as I'm aware, it's still available pretty much everywhere, I think. Where did I get it from? This is going to be one very, very long video. I do apologise to everyone who's watching. I hate to be wasting your time with this one, but this is going to take a few minutes. I think I got this about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think it was Peter Jones. So yeah, this is still available as far as I'm aware. I think it came out, I think it was sometime end of last year. And this is probably the 4th one that I'm on to now. The first one, when we actually got this tart, I think it got used in about 4 days, and that's pretty fast because I don't really put very much in an oil burner. But this one is one of those with a really strong throat. You're going to smell it pretty fast, and it is one of those smells where you're going to smell it the day after. You blow it out the night before, you wake up in the morning, and it's still lingering for days, this one. So really, really nice scent. And for me to say it's pretty much top 3 material is... I'd say that's pretty good for me, because I'm the most indecisive person when it comes to actually making a decision of which would be the best. This one's definitely up there. Probably somewhere up there with Midsummer's Night, Nature's Paintbrush, Kitchen Spice, which I haven't actually got around to reviewing yet, but I will. So yeah, only other thing as well that I will say about this Red Velvet is, if you're wanting to try something a little bit different with it, if you've got any Snow in Love, which I think I've reviewed that one. Yeah, I've reviewed that one. Try a little bit of Snow in Love with a little bit of this, equal amounts. First time I did it, it worked absolutely beautifully. it was a really nice smell. Second time, I don't know if I got the ratio wrong, but all I could smell was red velvet. It is one of those things where you've got to try and get it right. Like I said, I'm not trying to go too much into mixology with these reviews. I intend to do mixology as their own kind of thing. But yeah, try it with a little bit of snow if you have something different. Personally, it doesn't need it. This one just stands alone, works nicely, perfect kind of smell. I've yet to meet anyone that actually doesn't like this one, so definitely worth a whirl. I apologise again if I've said too many times. I'm hoping not to have said it that often. I'm trying not to just talk on about absolutely nothing whatsoever. But this one, I knew I was going to struggle to review. It always seems to be my favourites. Always my favourites are the ones that are hardest to review, which is probably why I like them, because they're unusual. Which is probably like me, unusual to say the least. So, again, thank you very much for watching. If you've got any comments, leave it in the comments section. And thank you very much again for watching. I've already said that, haven't I? Yeah, so thank you very much, and I will see you on the next review.